the mission is open now to anybody needing help and not just to the indigent. Rochester's city forester is Dick Shannon. He reports about half of the trees of the city have been damaged.
There's really not a whole lot they're going to be able to do. Obviously, if you try to call any tree service right now, the lines are going to be swamped. One piece of advice is, and it basically echoes what Rochester Gas and Electric has been saying, if you see a tree that's been tangled up with a power line and that line is down, assume that line has electricity going through it until somebody tells you otherwise.
He says a lot of the trees may be missing only a limb or two, that is. Others are basically destroyed. And from he and all the other folks too, comes a warning to everybody not to walk beneath the ice-covered trees or ice-covered buildings because the ice is falling off along with the limbs and you could get injured. Please be aware that all those limbs that fell down that you're walking around looking at came from the trees over your head or could come down. Please be careful in walking around out there. Bob Longo of WHAM is, I believe, currently at the Lincoln Tower here in town where the ice has been coming off the side of that building. Bob, what do you got out there?
That's right, Bill. This is a sight and sound like none I've ever seen before. I'm on Clinton Avenue between the B. Foreman building and the Lincoln Tower. The skyway between the two buildings has been shut down. Much of the lower floors of the Lincoln Tower also have been evacuated. What has been going on is this. This tower, like many buildings in Rochester, has become coated with a thick layer of ice overnight and early this morning because of the temperature and because of the amount of sheer glass on this tower. The ice now is beginning to break away in huge 6 by 10 foot sections and come toppling down. Here comes another one right now, coming down hundreds of feet away from the building. They're slamming into the buildings next door, slamming down on the street. So far, no one has been hurt here. The situation seems to be under control right now. Some of the windows look like they've got cracks on the bottom floors here. Obviously, they've been hit by falling ice from above.
If you don't have to go someplace, a lot of businesses are closed anyway. And one other thing, as Jeff pointed out a short time ago, if you're wondering about an event being held or not being held, please just listen to the radio. We will get the announcements on for you. And we'll check the weather forecast in just a moment.
Hi, this is Jack Palvino. Super 7 RPO Concert Pass for you for the remainder of the 91 concert series, just by filling out and returning the Valpak Rally coupon. It's our thank you for helping us achieve the solid success of Rally Round Rochester.
Now here's WHAM's radar weather in Rochester and western New York. Ice storm conditions tonight, freezing rain and rain, turning back to sleet and snow. Significant icing will continue for a time on some trees and power lines before the change over to snow. Snow will then accumulate 2 to 4 inches this afternoon and early tonight. Temperatures today hovering within a few degrees of 32. Later tonight, snow tapering below 23 to 28. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy with flurries, but temperatures climbing above freezing area-wide. The high tomorrow, 35 to 40. Flurries and sprinkles Wednesday. Wednesday's hot.
Now, you must understand I'm talking about everything from down to the Pennsylvania border to well north of Lake Ontario. And as far as you can see in either direction, it's a large area of precipitation. 31 degrees, and I'm Bill Lau. Now more than ever, you need Rochester News Leader, the 1180 WHAM.
The views expressed in this program do not necessarily reflect those.
Huh?